Happy Friday, everybody! Welcome back to the House of Floss and Fluff. My name is Carrie, and today is Friday, July 26th. It's been about 2 weeks since my last update, so I hope everyone has been doing really good. Hope you guys have been able to get lots of stitching in, and yeah, things here have been really good. So probably the most obvious is that I did finally go and get my hair cut. It had been almost 2.5 years since I last had my hair cut, so I was very excited to do that, and I was able to donate a 13-inch ponytail to Locks of Love, so that was fantastic. I've always wanted to do that, so yeah, it was great, and I love my new hair. So normally I have short hair, so I'm very happy to have the short hair back, and it came, and I was able to get it cut just in time because we had really warm temperatures last weekend. It was 95 degrees with a heat index of over 100, and yeah, you guys, I am not a summer person. I am a fall and winter person, so I was kind of miserable. But, well, I shouldn't say miserable, because I just stayed in the house with Lucy, the newfie, and we sat in the air conditioning, and I stitched, so it's all good. So other than that, not a whole lot else has been going on, just, you know, work and keeping up with the house and stuff like that. So let's dive in to what I have been working on, because I've got a lot to share with you guys. So up first, we'll go over some finishes. So I was kind of in a finishing kick this last week. I wanted to get some things done for the patriotic corner in our house, and so that's just kind of what I focused on. So I'm going to start with this cute little punch needle. And so this is Freedom Sheep. Yeah, Freedom Sheep. And this was from the 2016 summer issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, and the designer is Sean Williams. And I may look down from time to time because I actually did take notes. So I'm trying to be a little more organized. So I actually punched this last summer, and I just never got around to fully finishing it. So I was really happy this summer to finally do that. And so I backed it with some felt that I had got at our local quilt shop. And that was the first time, or not felt, I'm sorry, not felt, fleece. I used fleece. And that was my first time using fleece to back a pillow, and I really liked it. It worked out really nice, and it sewed up really nice. And so then I added some beads for the stars into the flag. I can't remember what was charted, if it was backstitched or if it was punch needle, I don't know. But I just went ahead and did some beads, and so I love it. And then I just used twine for the trim on the pillow. I think it came out super cute. So very happy with that one. Then I finished up, this is Osei, and this was a kit from Shepherd Bush. And so I went ahead and finished him into a hoop that I painted with red chalk paint, and then I distressed it. And I'm so happy with how he came out. He's so cute. I just haven't put any felt or fabric on the back of the hoop yet, so still have to do that. But he looks good sitting on our shelves over there in the patriotic corner. And then the last patriotic finish, this is Grand Old Flag. Sorry, and I apologize for the glare it's got. I usually don't put glass on my stuff, but this time I did. So this is Grand Old Flag. This is from Primitive Acorns on Etsy. And I stitched this on 40 count. I changed the colors to all Victorian mottos. And then this was a frame that I had gotten on clearance at Walmart, and I just chalk painted it white, chalk painted it with white chalk paint, and then I just distressed it. And I love it. I think it came out really cute. So those are the patriotic finishes, and we'll just stack everything up back here. Oops, maybe, if they want to be stacked. Okay. So then the other finish that I have, I went ahead and I charted a new design this month. So it's kind of something that came to me one night. I was actually in bed, and this idea came to me, and I got up and I wrote it down. And the next morning, as my husband was making breakfast, I was in charting out this pattern. And so it went fairly quickly. I charted it and then picked out the colors, and I started stitching it. And I think I stitched it in about a week and a half, which is pretty good for me. So I'm going to show you guys the whole design. And so this is the whole design. It's called Foundation of Our Family. And it says, love, respect, and kindness, the foundation of our family. And I just think it's super cute. I stitched this on 28 count glass blue Monaco. using all DMC threads. And of course I had to put the sheep in there because, you know, I love my sheep. And there's some bees and flowers, and it's just, I think it's really pretty. And so I finished it into a large pillow, and I used this red fabric for the backing. And so I sewed all the way around the pillow, and then I had cut a little opening to turn it right side out, and I just closed it with a felt tart, and I just put a button in the center. And then I haven't really finished anything with twigs lately, so I got this idea of why don't I use twigs for the trim around the pillow. So I attached it with a whip stitch. So basically it's the same way that I attach things to the twig frames. So it's a twig frame, but instead of hanging on the wall, it's a pillow. So, but I think it came out so cute. And the pattern has been charted and is available for download in my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is curiouscarrie.etsy.com, and I always do put a link to my shop in the description box underneath the video. So the one thing that I did do with this pattern is, because I know not everyone let me see if I can say that. Not everyone is as crazy about sheep as I am. There we go. Got a little tongue-tied there. So I went ahead and I charted 2 other sets of animals. So I turned them into little pillows instead of, you know, instead of stitching the whole design 3 different times. So I just stitched it the once with the sheep, and then I just stitched the other little animals. So you can stitch the cats, or you can stitch the dogs. So nice. I think they're super cute. So if you download the pattern, you know, if you purchase the pattern and you download it, you have 3 different patterns available. So you have the sheep, and then you have the dogs in place of the sheep, and you have the kitties. So it's all set like this for you. So you can go ahead and just pick your fabric and pick your threads and start stitching. So, but I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think it's super cute. Very pleased with it, and I have a lot more ideas now, so for future stuff. So hopefully, I wrote out my ideas. I think I have about, I don't know, 9 or 10 more pattern ideas, so we'll see how many actually work out. Okay, so another finish I have, it's not fully finished. It is a punch needle finish. This is a cute little patriotic snowman, and I had actually punched a snowman just like this. Probably one of the first things that I punched, and I went to go fully finish it, and I kind of messed it up, and I ended up just having to get rid of it. So I had always wanted to go back and repunch it because it's going to be really cute in the patriotic corner. So I finally did. And this is, I believe this is a set of 2 or 3 snowmen, and it is from Doodle Dog Designs on Etsy. So very cute. I can't wait to finish him. But I'm glad to have him, at least the punching done on him. And then well, I guess those are the finishes. So we'll get into whips, and I'll show you guys my other punch needle whip that I'm currently working on. This is Liberty. This is from Prim in the Country on Etsy, and I absolutely love it. So I did change the colors because I just didn't have some of the DMCs that were called for. So I just changed them to DMCs that I had, and I'll show you guys. This is the whole design. So I haven't gotten into Lady Liberty yet. I've just been working on the words, but it's a fun one. It's a nice large piece, so I'm enjoying punching this one. Okay, and then on to my cross stitch whips. So these are no particular order. Some are whips, some are new starts. So up first is the Chockful. This is Harvest Chockful from Hands On Design and Priscilla. I got this at the retreat, and I could not wait to start it. The only thing I was trying to figure out is what fabric I was going to start on, because I didn't want to stitch it on black. So after my last video, I was talking to Candy, and she said, you should stitch it on that Anubis that you bought. And I said, oh, that's a really good idea. So that's what I did. So I'm stitching this on 36 count Anubis from Under the Sea Fabrics. And I'm stitching it with most of the called for colors, except I decided to change and added in some orange into mine, and I think I'm holding that wrong. Sorry. There we go. That's the correct way that it goes. you know, sometimes when you're working on something and you put it into the camera and yeah, it looks right, but no. Okay, that's the way it goes. So, like I said, I'm using most of the colorful colors. I did add in the orange, which is a Victorian motto. And then I didn't have the blue. I didn't have the called for blue in the jar. And so I just picked out a Victorian motto for that as well. But I don't have a whole lot, so I don't know if you can really see it. But there's actually quite a bit of variegation in it. Hold on. I'm going to grab it out because it's really pretty. So I don't know if it'll show up. But oops. There's a lot of variegation in there. And I think it's going to be really pretty as the color in the jar. So very excited to get that one done. And I kind of know, excuse me, I just dropped my, I'm not gonna be able to pick that up. That's okay. But I know how I want to fully finish this. So I'm very excited to get this one done. And I think it's going to look really pretty for fall. So very cute. So that is the Harvest Chockful from Hands On Design. Okay. Then next one, this one has been a whip that I had, oops, sorry. My table is not the sturdiest today. Anyway, this was a whip that I had, that I actually just restarted it. I was stitching it and then I changed fabric. So this is Red Riding Hood from the Primitive Hare. And I am stitching this now on 32 count Silver Mist from Fabrics by Stephanie. And I'm still working on the border. So lots and lots of white, or lots and lots of white, I'm sorry. Lots and lots of black. I would like to get to some white. That's why I'm like way over here. I'm like trying to get way over here. So like right over here, so I can get into some snowflakes, which I know black and white picture are hard to see, but there are some snowflakes when you come down here. So I'm trying to get over this way so I can start coming down with some other colors. But it's still a very fun stitch. It's kind of, you know, it's a relaxing piece because I don't have to think about, gee, what color do I need to put in? It's black. It's just black. I don't have to, like I said, don't have to think about anything. It's just black. Okay. So that is Red Riding Hood from the Primitive Hare. And then I've been working on Glory Bee from Country Rustic Primitives. I had started this one in my last video. And this is where I am. And so I'm stitching this on 28 count Monaco that I dyed with coffee and just a little bit of cocoa powder to darken it. And I did change out all of the colors. I'm using kind of a mix of Victorian motto, some DMC, and some color and cotton. But it's really pretty. It's coming along, but it's taking me this little, I don't know, beehive or bee scap, I don't know what the difference between the two is, but this little house for bees is driving me crazy. So many color changes. There's only 3 colors in there, but it's like every line, you know, you have to add in a different color. Yeah. So anyway, it will get there. But at least I got the flag done and the plant is fun to work on. So it'll get there. And it'll be cute on the patriotic corner when it's all done. Probably made into a pillow. Because you all know I love my pillows. Okay, so I had intended on doing Jolly July for the month of July. And yeah, that kind of went out the window. I got into patriotic mode where all I really wanted to stitch were patriotic pieces, and then I charted that new design, and so I wanted to get that done. And before I knew it, we're almost towards the end of July, and I haven't done a single thing for Jolly July. So last night I figured since it was the 25th, I would go ahead and at least start one Christmas ornament. So I went ahead and I pulled out, this is Prairie Schooler Old World Santa's 2. And I decided to start with this one right here in the green. I don't know if he's gonna focus. Maybe? Okay. That's the one I decided to start with. And I decided to go ahead and stitch him on 40 count. So he's really tiny. So that is my start on him. And I am using almost all of the called for DMCs. I did have to change his skin tone and the cheek color just because I didn't have the cheek color. So that was the cheek color that I found So I went ahead and I just switched it out. So, but I think he's so cute, and I love how tiny he is. And this is a 40 count. This is R&R Linen Old Town Blend. This was what was left over when I finished the flag, Grand Old Flag. So, but I love him. I do. And I think I know how I'm going to fully finish him. So I kind of want to do all of the other Santas on, sorry. I pressed a button on the on my phone and now I don't know what it's doing, but okay. So I kind of want to do all of the other Santas now on 40 count because they'd be really cute. Okay, so that is what I have worked on. So I guess we're into stitching, the stitching goodies that I have gotten. So I don't even know where to start. There's kind of stuff everywhere. That's okay. We'll just pick a pile. So the latest order that I got came in yesterday, and that was from 123 Stitch, and I picked up the Erica Michael, some of the Erica Michael berries, and I totally blame this on Jen and Candy because they were getting these at the retreat, and now I want them, and they're just really cute. So I got the Burr berry because of course it's a snowman, and I got Scary Berry because it's Halloween and I couldn't resist. Then I went ahead and I picked out some floss. So for floss of the month, I can't talk, seriously, it's Friday. So for my floss of the month, this month, I just went ahead and I went on 123 Stitch and I just went alphabetically and I picked the first 10 Gentle Arts. So that is what we have here. These are just the first 10 color of Gentle Arts that are on 123 Stitch. So, and that is probably what I'm going to do from now on when I do my floss of the month, is I'm just going to go alphabetically and just pick, you know, the 10 Gentle Arts or whatever, Weeks or Classic Colorworks, just so I can start building up my stash of those. Okay, so then Lori at Seraphim discontinued some fabric. So I apologize because I left this in the bag, you know, to keep the new feature roll away. So I'm sorry. It's really crinkly and really loud. So, okay, we're gonna pull all three out. Okay, all right. So like I said, Lori at Seraphim was discontinuing some fabric so she could get in new colors, and so I had to pick these up because I just really like the colors. So this one is a 36 count. This is soft sandstone, and let's see. That's pretty true. It is kind of a pinky color. It's very pretty. A good neutral, you know, and I do like my 36 count, so I'm excited to use that one. And then this one is another 36. This is wet sandstone. And let's see here. That's not too bad. That's fairly true. It's a little more green than I had originally, you know, than I had thought. I think I have another piece of this and it's a little bit more brown, but it's a different count, different fabric, so. But I mean, it's really, really pretty and it's a great neutral. And then I got a 32 count. This is patina, right? Yep, patina. This is really pretty. I love that. Really nice modeling on this one. So I can't wait to use this for, I don't know what, but something is going to go on there because it's really nice. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna get rid of the crinkle bag. Okay, that can go there. Then Kitten Stitcher. So Teresa, Kitten Stitcher, had posted on her Instagram that she had gotten in fabrics from X Jude Designs. And X Jude has a shop on Etsy, and I've always wanted to order some of her fabrics, and I just haven't. So since, you know, Teresa had them, I went ahead on her shop and I ordered. Well, here's the funny part, is that I went on her shop to look at the fabrics, and I don't even remember how many she had available. I want to say 10 or 12. And I loved them all. I could not decide what I wanted to get. So I handed my phone to my husband and I'm like, pick out two, you know, pick out a couple that you like. So these are the ones that my husband picked out that he liked, because I liked them all and I would have just gotten them all. So this is a 40 count. This is Grandpa's Sleeve. Isn't that cool? I think that is just so cool. Here, I'll open it all the way up. And that's very true. I mean, that looks very true to what it actually looks like. I love it. It is so cool. So I don't know what patriotic piece is going on there, but something is going on there. And then he picked out a 36 count. This is old linen. And I love this one. It might be a little bit darker in person, but that's not too bad. It's not quite that red. It's actually more of a kind of a chocolatey brown. Not chocolate, but more of a dark brown. Not really a red brown. But it is very pretty, and there's some really nice modeling. Kind of a vein, like a vein pattern almost. There you go. Isn't that cool? I just think that's so cool. Again, I don't know what's going on there, but something is going to go on there. So since I was already there getting fabrics, I went ahead and I looked at some of the patterns. And I love homespun elegance. And so I picked out this one because, you know, it's sheep and it's adorable. This is Mary Ewies. Isn't that cute? Oh my God. They are so stinking cute. I can't wait to stitch this. I should have started that yesterday for Jolly July, but that's okay. And then another one from Homespun Elegance. This is Delivering Plenty. Look at that turkey. I love him. I love him. I don't technically decorate for Thanksgiving, but how could you resist that turkey? He is just so cute. So I had to get him. Love that. Okay, so then, yeah, we're still not done. Every now and then I check the Etsy shop, the Cross-Eye Bear, because she has some really good stuff on there. And so I happened to check her shop and I found this pattern, and this was one that my husband had wanted for a while, and it always seems like it's out of stock on 123. And that is Old Glory from Rosewood Manor. And we saw a model of this at the Stitching Bee and just fell in love with it. So it's beautiful. But I did not realize how big this pattern was. It's huge. It's huge. But that's okay, because I figure what I'm going to do is I'll kind of like pull, you know, some of the flags and stitch them like as little pillows or, you know, just little things as I'm working on the big pattern. So that way, at least I feel like I'm accomplishing something. But very pretty. I'm very excited to get started on that. And there are some specialty stitches in here, I think. I believe so, yeah. Like this flag up here is like all specialty. The actual stripes are like all specialty stitches. So that'll be interesting, but it'll be fun. And then since I was there, I found this pattern, which I've never seen before. It's a Little House Needleworks, Pretty as a Peacock. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the colors. Like, I am definitely going to get this is Classic Colorworks. I'm definitely going to get the call for this one because they're so pretty. And I love it. Love it. Plus it's patriotic, so it's all good. Okay, then String Theory Needle Arts, which I love their shop. They're quickly becoming one of my go-to shops. They did a, sorry, ooh, piece of hair just flew in my mouth. Okay, they did a 4th of July sale. So I went ahead and I picked up a few things. First thing was Tacky Bob. I've never used one of these before. And I saw Jen was using it at the retreat, and I was like, oh my God, that would make, you know, beading way easier than the way that I'm doing it. So I went ahead and got one because, you know, I've got some projects with some beading coming up. And then I went ahead and I got another one of the Patriotic Quartets from Mill Hill. I bought one at Keepsakes, I've got this one, and I've got 2 more on order. So I will have all 4 because my husband suggested putting them all on one piece of fabric, and I think that's gonna look really cool. So, ooh, that might look cool on that grandpa's sleeve fabric. Ooh, but 40 count with beads. Forgot about the beads. Okay, and then I went ahead and I picked up, I did Black Pearl, and so I want to do the other 2 mermaids that kind of are in the same similar shape as her. So the Siren and the Sea Witch. So I'm hoping, I think I might start one of these. I'm hoping to get one of these started before the end of the year. I don't know which one. And we'll definitely be converting all of the colors. because, you know, my husband enjoys doing that too. So I'm sure he'll be probably doing most of that. And then I don't know, I haven't decided yet if I want to do them all in the same fabric as what I did Black Pearl, which was Jamie's kilt from Fabrics by Stephanie. So we'll see. You never know. And then they had, String Theory also had some fabric on clearance. And so you guys know I couldn't resist that, right? So this is a 40 count R&R linen. This is Sea Fog. So it's a very pretty green. Might be a little bit darker than that, but not too bad. It's showing up pretty well. So I like that. And trying to build up that stash of 40 count. And then I went ahead and I picked up a 35 count because I've never worked on 35 count. So this is 35 count. This is also an R&R. This is Old Mill Java. And I really like this. This is a really nice, it's a very pretty color. Very good neutral. So no clue what I'm going to use it for, but it'll come in handy. Okay, lastly, I just ordered a little bit of thread from Nancy at Victorian Motto. So I picked up 2 more of the America the Beautiful packs because I have been using these like crazy, and I still have a lot more patriotic patterns to do, so that'll come in handy. And then she had a new pack, More Treasures in the Attic Trunk, and so I went ahead and I picked up that because it's just really nice primitive colors, and so I just really liked those. So got that as well. And I think that's everything. Yay. So I think that's everything. That's what I've worked on. Those are my finishes, and that's what I've bought. So, you know, not too bad. Hold on. Excuse me, that's a lot of talking. Okay, so first thing, I just want to say thank you guys. I know I've picked up some new subscribers, and I should have said this at the very beginning, but thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed to my channel. Whether you are brand new and this is the first video that you're watching, or you've been with me since the very beginning, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate all of you that comment, give me thumbs up on my videos. It's been fantastic. I loved getting to know everyone within the community, and I've just had a really great time doing these videos. So next we'll move on to the giveaway. I'll try to get back into doing that. So first, if you have won a giveaway from me in the past and you have sent me or emailed me your address, your package has been sent out, okay? If you're in the States, you should have gotten it by now, I hope. If you're overseas, it should be it's on its way. It may be there, it may not, I don't know, you know. Sometimes overseas mail can take a little while, but everything has been sent out and they should be arriving soon. Okay, so if you have won a giveaway and you have not emailed me your address, please do so I can get your package in the mail. All right, so on to this video's giveaway. So once again, the rules are standard. Please be 18 or older because I need your address. Please be a subscriber. Please do not say free or giveaway in your comment, and it's open to everyone. So the first magazine is The World of Cross Stitching. This is the May 2012 issue. This is issue number 189. It is the one with Pooh and Piglet on the cover. And let's see if we can find something cute to show real quick. Right, when I need to find something, that's when I can't. So it's got this is really pretty. The stained glass trio. I think that's gorgeous. Okay, so if you want to stitch this one, like I said, this is the May 2012 issue of The World of Cross Stitching. Just say, I want to stitch Pooh and Piglet. Okay? And then the other magazine, since we're towards the end of Jolly July, but it's a Christmas one. This is the Cross Stitch Collection. This is the December 2015 edition. This was number 256. This has got some really cute things in it. I love the little polar bear. And That is really pretty. Let me see if I can find that one because it's very, very pretty. Oh, it's got this one too. Kind of the Scandinavian sampler. It is a Scandinavian style sampler. I think that's really cool. And I was going to see if I could find the, yeah, here it is. This is so pretty. The Christmas songbirds. So if you want to win this one, just say, I want to stitch the birds. We'll go with the birds because I just like this one. So these are the two magazines. So if you are interested in either of these, if you want this one, just say I want to stitch Pooh and Piglet. If you want this one, just say I want to stitch the birds. Okay? And you'll be entered in those giveaways. And they will be open until I record my next video, which should be in about 2 weeks. So you got 2 weeks to enter, okay? So lastly, I have been watching some Flosstube. I know I'm still way behind because, you know, we just never, I don't think anyone ever gets caught up. Do you guys? I know I don't. But I've been watching some new people, at least new to me. They're not necessarily new to Flosstube. So I just thought I'd give a couple quick shout outs. Annette's Acre. I watched her number 45 video. I know I need to go back and watch some more, but really enjoyed her videos. Then I watched Pixie Dust Stitchers, which I know I've been living under a rock because I know other Flosstubers have mentioned them before. I watched their video number 10. They were so much fun. So much fun. And then lastly, Stitching with My Bestie. They have 2 videos out right now. I have watched both. I enjoy them a lot. They're a lot of fun to watch. And so, yeah, I will put links to those channels that I mentioned below in the description box underneath my video. So definitely go check them out. And so thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of time with me today. Like I said, so hope today is a Friday. So, I mean, I don't know when you guys are going to watch the video, but I do hope that you guys have a fantastic upcoming weekend. Hope you have a great end to July and a fantastic beginning to August, which is crazy. Where is the time going? It's going by way too fast. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for spending some time with me, and I will see you guys again later. Bye, everybody.